So, guys, this is one another discussion of Crypto Talk from NBB, and the viewers of this show knows actually we talk about the emerging and amazing products in the Web3 space. And today we have very exciting guest today, and I will talk about him for a couple of minutes and the whole team actually. And because this project is actually once you will know about this, you will not be able to unsee its value. This is so much essential product of this Web3 infrastructure. I have personally felt that once I actually understood its value, I was I was always on my toes now that when I will get to actually start doing those things which EPNS actually promises to do. So a couple of minutes about our amazing guest today. He's Harsh Rajat. Harsh has been in the entrepreneurial journey from some time, and even before that, actually, with this project, the name of the project right now, which Harsh and his team actually spearheading today, right now is EPNS. That is like Ethereum push notification system. It is exactly like those notifications which actually you receive it today in Web 2.0. But I'll let Harsh do more of the talking about it. But Harsh background is like very full of like I would say amazing milestones that he has achieved in the past. Harsh has built a browser 360 which has right browser. Was it a top?
Yeah.
Was it in the top 10? Yeah, amazing. In the
Yes.
US, and I was pretty amazed. And second thing which I know personally about Harsh Bhai is that he's a very well-read person. I've seen very few people actually in the Indian ecosystem, and as well as like as more people we talk. Harsh Bhai is very well read. He has done his like amazing research when I actually happened to ask him a question, I got a very satisfying answer. So over to Harsh Bhai. Harsh, welcome to the show and give us a sneak peek. Tell us more about yourself and tell us more about your, I would say, your entrepreneurial journey. I just touched a
Awesome.
little bit, but I would let you do more of the talking. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Awesome. Awesome. First of all, Vikas, thank you so much for inviting me over here. A little correction. We are Ethereum push notification service. We were known as Ethereum push notification system in the hackathon days. But yeah, after that, we became a service.
Yes.
More because, Apple, their push notification goes by Apple push notification service. So yeah, guys, I'm Harsh, project lead and founder of Ethereum push notification service, EPNS for short. What we are doing is we are essentially building the communication layer at first for Ethereum, then for L2s, and then for actually all the blockchains in the Web3 ecosystem. When I'm saying communication layer, I'm talking about that using the protocol, any smart contract, any dApp, or any traditional services as well. They can send notification tied to the user wallet in an open platform agnostic way. Why is it important? Well, because first of all, communication layer is not here on Web 3.0, but we go for Web 2.0. But when we go to Web 2.0, you see this notifications essentially guiding all the aspects of our life. Whether it's about checking your email, your Amazon delivery, your PayPal payments, uh, even your WhatsApp calls or your WhatsApp messages, everything is notification of services coming to you guys and saying something of importance might have occurred. What do you want to do? Surprisingly, on Web 3.0, this was absent. And that's where we came in. We have developed notifications that are tied to user wallets. And this is an open communication layer as compared to closed communication layer of Apple and Google, who are the only two other communication layers in the world. So yeah, the reason for open communication layer, because of course Web3, your username and password is shared. It's just your wallet address and your private key. If you plug it in MetaMask, you should get the same data. When you plug it in Trust Wallet, you should get the same data. That's how the open notification architecture is designed. So no matter what front end you use to access your blockchain related appetite, notifications will be displayed for you So yeah, that's about EPNS. Uh, about me, I mean, I love to dabble in everything tech. I genuinely like it. So uh, it's not research for me. It's just like something exciting has happened, uh, which I think is really good when I'm working on the project. Really bad when I have to talk to my friends and family because those are the things I know a lot about. So mostly I try to pivot the talks in those direction. So yeah.
Interesting, Harshbhai, and I was excited about it. So maybe from system got service, but anyway, now I think that's again I would say the people who understand this the value of the notifications that they are receiving. Let's say if let's say a bank I'm doing a transaction with my bank, and generally when any even if it is like there is any quanta that is moving from my bank account, generally I get a notification, and that can be bare bone an SMS, and that SMS is so essential in my life that it has become like it's a de facto thing for me. Like I generally expect an SMS to come to me if my funds have moved, but that is just so not there in Ethereum ecosystem right now, or any Web3 ecosystem per se. So I guess again I would say like I was not able to. So I will share a very small nugget for me. I was actually I let's say I can tell about my side of it. I bought an NFT. I would love to actually see what is the you can say what are the offers that I'm getting. I do not need to keep on going back to that and keep checking it. But it is so intuitive for me once I understood. Okay, somebody there in the EPNS team is working on it. Okay, it's just a matter of some time. I'll keep getting the notifications for it. I think that's the core infrastructure it is going to be. Amazing, right? Another question, like which actually I'll take a step back. Like I can see that the work has been predating to 2020 itself. I have listened to you in many conversations that you started as a project. I think in the hackathon, right? You really wanted to give it a try.
Yeah.
Then take us to that journey. Plus, help us understand that how your team get formed. You have an amazing team. Plus, the studded, I would say, a team of let's say amazing backers, amazing believers. So help us take us through that journey once.
Awesome, bhai. So to start with, the way it happened for us was like we found out that potentially we have an idea in 2020, March 2020 or so, and we were scared first to share that idea outside. More
Yes.
so because I think you know yeah, I think it's because people have that notion that they might be made fun of, or is it too
Hmm.
stupid. I would just say that now I know that nothing is too stupid, and maybe my entrepreneur journey taught me that nothing is too stupid. You need to take the leap. Anyway, still after that, knowing that, it took us 10 days to summarize the idea and have the courage to write to Ethereum Foundation. We were like, whatever happens, we'll see at that point of time. So that was actually the start of the journey, or the spark plug, because they replied in a very customized way. It was not an email which was written by a bot, or someone just copy pasting thing. It was very customized. They told us this is not, I mean, this idea is quite neat. And why don't you try this app out? And why don't you try this SDK out? And why don't you try to build something out in the upcoming at Global Hackathon? Because we would love to see if this can be done on
Yes.
Ethereum.
Correct.
So that was the start. Uh, Owing to that, we went to a global hackathon. Uh, Over there, we shared the idea. So this time, we got the attention of Stanley from Aave.
Hmm.
He basically said that the idea is quite neat, and he might personally use it. So it was more like at least we'll get for second, third try. So why
Amazing,
not go ahead
amazing
and build it
validation.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, we went over there. We built it on Eth Global, the POC. Eth Global is very special to us because life coming to full cycle. This year, I went to judge on Eth Global. Uh,
Wow.
then Eth Global, the person who runs it, Karthik, he essentially helped us a lot in helping us pitch to investors. He listened to all our boarding pitches. And at the Global, we were judged by Mariano Conti. And 6 months back later, he became one of our first seed investors.
Wow.
So yeah, that was at the Global. We developed our POC over there. From there, we went to Gitcoin Kernel. We were the top 2 project over there as well. From there, we went to Gitcoin Grants Round 7. And we were blown apart by the community love. And that's one thing which Ethereum is very, very strong at. It's like how awesome the community is.
Yes.
So we got like, we were the top 3 project because of that community love and contributions, which was the signal that we are here. This needs to be a startup now. So shortly after that, we won grants from Matic and Aave as well. But yeah, shortly after that, we went to raise our seed round. Again, some of the really awesome Web3 notable leaders backed us up. So we got backing from Balaji Srinivasan, Binance Labs, True Ventures, LD Capital, Anthony Sassano, Mariano Conti, DeFi Dad, Sandeep, Polygon, Nishil, Wazirex, Raven Frontier, Aave, and Orion of Gnosis Wallet, Ken of Ethereum Foundation, Preeti Kasidari. I think I should stop speaking the names because it's just 40 plus investors.
No, I can
All of
definitely.
them are equally awesome.
No, I'm saying like I can see the gratitude that you have towards them, because it's just so amazing to have these amazing backers, and they just like when somebody like a single tap on the shoulder can do wonders. I think the in the current startup world, actually, these when you cut a check for the let's say something which you said, like when Stanley said like he would love to use it for himself, I think that can be the biggest validation then and there. So that's amazing to know, and like that's just so amazing. And this also gives me this understanding, and one important thing which I really want to highlight, the one thing which you just mentioned, that nothing is stupid. I think that should go out loud to all the builders out there who are trying. Nothing is stupid, guys. As Harsh just mentioned, just try out, give it your shot, and just try your idea in hackathons right now. Like there are at least 2-3 hackathons now. Blockchain at least must be running 2 to 3 hackathons at any point of time. And especially Karthik, I have seen him handling this in global. I think it's pretty neat. Again, kudos to all these efforts that the whole community actually puts in to bind all this or weaves all these threads together. Yeah. So Harshbhai, our next question would be from my side. Like there is an amazing way, actually, this just not just this idea is so interesting in the Web3 world, but the I would say the economic incentive is just like you just turned everything upside down on its head, man. How would you come with an idea where like people would start receiving money when they subscribe to the notifications of EPNS? How did that happen? I think that should excite all the people, that not they are getting that information that is so crucial, but on top of it they actually are getting something which I would say a quanta of everything that is there in the EPNS system. How does that happen? Please help us.
Yep. So because I mean we are big fans of game theory. So when we started designing it, we designed this entire protocol, making sure that there are two play sets or two interactions that we definitely need to be very careful about, and we definitely need to make sure that each party is winning. So one subset of that interaction is between services and users, which is like the epitome of entire notification system. So the way we designed this thing was, we of course wanted the service to be a good actor in the system, and still want to be decentralized. So it cannot be like you go to a Web2 internet website and then you enter your mobile number and you do your OTP, or you enter your email and you do your OTP, and then you are verified that you are a good player.
Yes.
In Web 3.0, the only way you can do is if you stake, right? You stake some ETH or you stake some push. So that's what we thought, that we'll have services to stake it. And then after that, we realized that, if these services are staking some amount of fees, why not we lend it to, let's say, Aave protocol? And the basically our protocol lend it to our protocol. So, we'll start getting some interest. And then we realized that, this is such a cool thing to have. Like, no matter how low a passive earning it will get, it's so cool for the users. Like, if they opt in to receive notification from that channel, the interest that that channel is earning because of, they staking to activate themselves, and it's going to Aave protocol, that interest can be divided among all the users. So that was essentially when the incentivized notification was born.
It's just so amazing, because now first of all, like, you simply created that spam prevention mechanism. First of all, that not everyone will join this, but the one who will join it, they will have a an let's say obligation to at least put some money at stake. And then finally, the person who will receive these notifications, they would eventually be getting. It's important, and as you mentioned, like, it doesn't matter how small today this is, because we all know the behavior and the characteristic of the crypto tokens. It sometimes go like haywire, and actually it can make us sustain. It can become a sustainable amount. And yeah, and I think that's pretty neat, because that should make people excited that not only it is solving my life's main problem, that I'm getting all the, let's say, notification. And the more I will, let's say, if I'm interacting, if I'm a web3 native person, and if I'm interacting, let's say Uniswap is my day-to-day tool, let's say Aave is my day-to-day tool, or the NFT, OpenSea, and all these tools like that, I generally I use. So I would want to get some notification on my phone regarding anything and everything happening on these platforms. So I think, yeah, and that would also earn me a side income. That's great. and
Awesome.
yeah, and the some I think I want to know more, like, is there anything like, is there like, what exactly now EPNS is pushing for? I know by myself, like, I'm talking to few people from your team, because I really wanted to set up everything. I really wanted to try everything before I want to jump in the call, but yeah, I couldn't do that. But what does EPNS have in the future? And like, what can you drop some alpha leak on this from for the team? Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I mean, because I would love to, but yeah, just, I mean, yesterday only I dropped this alpha leak. So
It's
I
not
can,
so
I can
alpha
actually
anymore.
do that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
No
alpha,
worries.
it's just still,
Chalega. Chalega.
yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So, of course, yeah, the entire thing is live on Drops, but the protocol is on Dropscene right now, even when we are delivering mainnet events and everything. So, the first thing we are going to do is, of course, we want to do mainnet. And for that mainnet, the audit slot for this is around mid-September. So, hopefully, if everything goes well in the audit, we will be coming to mainnet very, very soon.
Awesome.
That's not the alpha leak. I mean, that's not the first alpha leak, though. The first alpha leak is that our governance is ready. We were
Hmm.
just trying to sprinkle few surprises for all the committee members, including you, Vikas.
Awesome.
And I think we are done. So we will probably be launching our governance. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, next week, mostly by Monday. But yeah,
Hmm.
we're still waiting for 1, 2 surprises. So we'll let you know. Then the third alpha leak is that uh, I mean, we are going L2s, and we are going even into non-EPM blockchains as well. So that's a
Hmm.
major alpha leak, with push nodes. What we can do is we can even support non-EVM blockchains.
Wow.
So the vision is that this needs to be the de facto communication layer of Web3.
Yes.
And, all of these three things that are coming will help us achieve that.
And that's a series of alpha leaks. I guess the community should be happy about it, and the Web3 developers should be more happy about it, like me. I think we definitely require this thing, because now I'll take I'll take your final message for one thing. Like a lot of young people are actually seeing it, Harshbhai, and they draw confidence from people like you actually who have done something and with the help of the community. And I also love the fact that you appreciated the community back, because I have belonged to this community from some time. I think I have found the most warm people actually belong to this community. They are most transparent, most helpful. And that's how I think we are able to actually push through so many hurdles sometimes. And the community is global again. And that also helps sometimes amazingly, because no matter what time or what time zone you are in and what time you are in, you eventually get your problem resolved. So what couple of things that you would love to share with the young builders out there? Your final comments on that, right?
Got it. So, guys, first thing, and that's a private lesson I learned: be shameless in asking questions, which Vikas also told. That's the first thing. The other thing is remember that the community you have, especially in Ethereum, it's very, very strong. So you just have to ask for help, and you will get it. You ask for help from anyone who belongs in the Ethereum community, whether it's a small developer to someone who is like very, very big to even Vitalik. You will most probably get a response if the question is intriguing. So, this is the best. This is the best community I have seen in my entire 10 years of Web 2 and Web 3 experience, wherein people help you out. People try to also answer your questions and also try to let you grow. So, this is the best time to join this community and join this ecosystem. And the best way to do it is, of course, by hackathon. With COVID, the distinct advantage is that you don't have to travel to hackathons. They are mostly online. So just go ahead, hack something out. Trust me, the community will take it forward for you from there.
Awesome. I think definitely some young builders who are looking at it, who might want to actually, who are looking from the fences, who might want to join this thing, will definitely draw some confidence from this whole thing. And I'm pretty stoked on this part that a lot of people are actually now. I'm seeing that the Web3 communication, or means the communication around Web3, has been also increasing. Like the adoption is increasing like crazy. So I think the people should get some knowledge nuggets from this session from you. And thanks a lot, Harshbhai. Thanks for joining this session. Thanks a lot. We'll definitely meet on the other side of it, because there are a lot many things we are expecting from EPNS, and we'll continue to have a discussion over it as and when your alpha leaks become the production releases, and and we get to test them.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it. Thanks a lot, Harshbhai. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Vikas, for having me. Uh, really had fun. This was a really fun interview for me. All right,
Thank
thanks
you,
for
Harshbhai.
having me. Bye for now.
Okay.